Alright guys, what's going on? So we are going to take this Indian Scout out. Check it out. Check it out. Nice little, it's a solid seat. That doesn't bounce up and down or anything, so you're still using a suspension. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
No key.
Usually on this side.
No key.
Oh, this has the fob.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can press the button here.
How do you know if it's in neutral?
Here you go. Let's see if it lights up. Did it light up? There you go. You're in neutral.
And then I press that.
Yes. Your starter.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which one are you taking?
This sucker right here.
That's nice.
I know. And this brake needs to come up some more.
Yeah.
Alright. Not neutral. Here's neutral. And as we start her up, just the pants here a little bit. Tell you one thing with these naked bikes, you sure do get a little bit of cool to you. It's got these little foot pegs. I wonder how I'm gonna like these foot pegs here.
Check your mirrors before you go.
You're so right. I was struggling with the mirrors on that one. And I was like, ugh! And then it finally adjusted. Wow. Yeah. A little further forward. There you go. You got it. There you go. This just feels so cool. Like, it has these mini apes on there and they feel so natural. It's just insane how natural they feel. I mean, I'm used to, you know, those type of bars that they have on this little Springfield, I think it is right here. Maybe if it's a Springfield, I'm not sure. Is that a Springfield? Yeah, this is Springfield right here. This is a blue and a silver. You know, blue is my favorite color. But yeah, it feels nice. The seat though, woo! I'm sliding around on the seat already, so, but I'll take my time with her. Take my time. So there's about 2 more bikes that I would like to ride. There is the Springfield. These Indian guys are something else. They had an EBR over here that a guy was taking out on a demo ride, or a test ride, I guess, which is pretty cool. I guess they're trying to like sell it to them. That's the only way they're gonna let you ride it, if they know you're gonna buy it. Otherwise, it ain't happening. And I can bet that this place is gonna be crowded tomorrow. It's a Friday now, so you know tomorrow and Sunday, forget it. So right off the back, you already know, you know, these bikes, they're going after the 883s, obviously. Oh, that feels awesome to have that breeze coming in on me. That feels great. Right off the bat, you already know. Alright, so we are going on the same route, no real difference. That fan is still humming away, and we are trying something different here. Something a little bit different than what we would usually do. And while we're at it, we lift our visor up. So first impressions, this feels cool. I mean, it just feels cool. Yeah, swap over. It just feels pretty cool just for the way it is. Oh, and that breeze, I'll tell you, 'cause I got the mesh jacket on now, so when you get that breeze in there, man, it feels good. Wow, you'd think that this seat would be uncomfortable, but it's really not. It actually is pretty nice. And the breeze, you know what, this is a much more comfortable position to be in, if you ask me. And the reason why I say that is because your arms are up, and that just creates this natural aerodynamic effect of the wind being able to just glide around your body, as opposed to you know, the wind with your arms down and out, like on the last cruiser that I took out. I think you end up actually kind of fighting the wind. Man, I could cruise on this thing, man. I mean, this feels really nice. But let's give it a little bit longer. But overall, it's not uncomfortable. I mean, your seating position, reach to the bars, because the bars aren't, you know, they're not like stupid high, like that stupid Victory that I took out the highball, which, oh god, that was horrible. But in the breeze, let me tell you, I could deal with this breeze all day. That's why I chose not to. That's why I chose not to go in front. You always got to make choices on a motorcycle. Does get, wow, this thing had some pull. Woo! Man, it's got some pull. Holy crap. Oh man, that was just fun. So this is a little bit different from the other ones. There was another one that he said had 100 horsepower, and I was just like, what? 100 horsepower? Are you serious? And this little bike, I mean, you know, I know, don't get me wrong, I know sport bikes, they come with that much power, but usually these V-twins, they usually don't make that much power. They usually are making more of the, more along the lines of, more torque. But, man, yeah, this feels great, man. Like I said, man, I'll take this out and ride this on the back roads upstate New York all day long. I'm not gonna say I'd want to be on a highway with it for too long, and I mean of course that all depends on speed. Right now I'm doing 50 miles an hour, so you know you got to take that into account as to, you know, how fast do you want to go. Maybe, you know, you don't want to go that fast. But like I said, it's not bad. I mean, I don't have my earplugs in, so I'm hearing a lot of wind, and maybe you probably will also, but obviously I wear earplugs to deal with the wind, and that's even with being on a fared bike. So I mean, damn, who would think that a bike this small, and with just this little minimalistic stuff on it would be this much fun. Man, I like it. It is nice, I tell you, it is nice. I tell you, this is just so cool. The cornering is nice. Just to feel, just to be out just like this and cruising around and throwing the little, just with these apes on there. Man, I like it. I really like it. Probably I would want just like a little bit louder pipes, just to give it that just to give it a little more of that feel. It is nice. Woo! That pothole gave a loud sound. That's why you gotta look left, man, because you don't want to get railroaded by a car. Pay attention and look where the hell you're going, where you don't get freaking slaughtered. You got that stop sign, no matter what, you're gonna be at fault. Suspension feels, I mean, it's decent suspension for, you know, for what you're getting. I mean, I what you call it? I really can't complain about it at all. I mean, realistically, let's see, I'm in third gear. I could go into fourth right now. Let me see if it chugs in fifth. A little bit of chugging, not a lot though. I mean, it chill cruise in fifth at 6 gears. Yeah, 6 gears. Wow. 1850 RPM, but that's too low. Fifth gear, cruising along 35 miles an hour. That's 2000 RPM, which still is low. Fourth gear actually would be better. That's a more responsive gear. That's 2250. Because if you had to jet it or something, you know. But we'll cruise along in fifth. I don't mind. I wouldn't think that a bike like, you know, looking at a bike like this, and you've probably seen the walk, like, you know, I did a little walk around video with my cell phone. You've probably seen it by now, but I didn't think, you wouldn't think that this would be so impressive. Simplistic bike. Doesn't have a lot of the fairing, doesn't have the saddlebags, you know, a lot of the stuff that you would think would be on there, not on there, you know. And it's a decent bike, man. It really is a nice, decent bike. And you can cruise around town on this thing, and it would hold up just fine. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, you know, everybody would like it. One of the other guys was saying to me, he was like, oh man, this thing, man, you get on this, you're gonna go from the dealership to 43 and you're gonna hate it. you're gonna be like, oh man, why did I take this bike? I'm like, so that goes to prove you can't listen to everybody, because some people don't, you know, what goes for them is not gonna go for the next guy. You know, I ride this thing all day long. I'll tell you right now, I'll ride this bike all day long. With multiple stops, of course. But yeah, I'll take this bike out all day and ride it. Why not? Woo! Man, she's got a nice pull on her. Really nice pull. Wow. Strong motor, man. Strong motor. This reminds me of when I took that Sportster 48 out with the 1200 motor in there. That was really nice also. But I like this one with the bars, you know. I mean, not to say you can't put that on a Sportster. Of course you can. But I'm just saying I like this one with the bars. I just think it's pretty cool. It is a one-seater though, so there's no bringing the significant other with you, which for a lot of people may be a downfall. And hey, sometimes we have selfish rides. Sometimes you don't want to bring anybody with you. It's nice, man. Light bike, has nice pickup, good brakes. You just got to adjust the handles to how you want them. And you just ride, man. You just get out and ride, man. Just take your bike out and ride. That's so cool. I like it. I like small and light bikes, man, which is why it's hard for me to get rid of my Buell, man, because I take it out and I tell you, man, I just enjoy the damn nabbing heck out of it, you know. Hard not to. Really is hard not to, and it is nice just having that, you know, little extra. Yeah, I just kind of rest my feet on the foot pegs there, and there you go. Hard to believe. Can you believe it? I'm more comfortable on this than I am on a Dark Horse. Man, how about that, huh? Hard to believe. More comfortable on this than I am on the Dark Horse. But you know, the Dark Horse it's a different kind of bike where you have you know, some different pegs on there. They're faced a little different. No, actually you have floorboards on there, and the different handlebars is what I actually meant to say. And you know, the handlebars are curved a little different. But this has the mini apes, and me personally, I find the mini apes to be more comfortable. I could have took that turn in a second, but me personally, I find the mini apes to be more comfortable. Man, I'm even thinking I should look into a set for my bike. That would be pretty cool. The only thing is probably would put my hands into the wind, which is not a bad thing when it's warm, but when it's like spring, no, when it's you get into like the fall and night riding, early winter riding, you know, it can be a little bit of a pain. So it's, of course, is something to think about.